Hey open house fans, New York City-based interior designer Garrow Kedigian here, and I want to welcome you to what might be the most iconic building in New York City, if not the world. Welcome to the Dakota. Back in 1880, when Edward Cabot Clark proposed to build the building, people told him that the building was so far north that he may as well have built it in North Dakota. So he called it the Dakota. This is the oldest as-built luxury residence building in New York City, and you'll know it the minute you walk in the front door that you've entered something absolutely amazing. And here it really is the architecture that dictates the decorating. Originally this was two spaces. The foreground was a little library. We removed the wall between the library and the living room to create this immense space. This is really a classic seating arrangement where you have back-to-back sofas. But the space is so large that I was able to even put a center table between the two sofas. At the Dakota, you get this wonderful, rich wood tone. So for the decorating, I wanted to contrast that, which is why I selected this brilliant blue fabric. And to continue the brilliance of this beautiful blue velvet, I actually did a high gloss ceiling because, as you guys know, I love my high gloss. The chandeliers we found in the Paris flea markets, and they're perfect. What room have you ever seen that has 3 chandeliers? And there are a few living rooms in New York City that could hold a 7-foot-long piano, but it just looks like a postage stamp in this space. Welcome to the dining room. The soaring ceilings and the architectural detail is what drove the design in this space. My first order of business was to find an organic wallpaper for the walls, but I still wanted to add a little pizzazz to the space, so high gloss ceiling. And what other apartment in New York City do you know that could hold a table like this? And just like the piano in the other room, it looks like a postage stamp in this space. There is no doubt that this apartment is perfectly calibrated for grand scale entertaining, so it needed a kitchen to support that. And when you have ceiling heights this high and cabinets that go all the way up, you must have a ladder. The island is the heart of the space, so I wanted to make sure that I had an intimate seating area with the stools on one side and a great, very practical workspace opposite. And of course, I had to put a modern light fixture over the island. This is my favorite corner in the whole kitchen, the little breakfast nook. We found this fabulous antique onyx tabletop and mixed it with this built-in banquette. And for great effect, this beautiful mid-century modern mirror that we found in the Paris flea markets. And since any interior needs a great family hangout space, this nook adjacent to the kitchen was perfect. I always like my bedrooms to be light and airy, and having a 14-foot ceiling definitely helps with that. But I wanted to add a little bit of warmth to the space, so I designed these dramatic curtains that are 12 feet tall. Aren't they amazing? I custom designed this bed with a high headboard and used this rich mohair velvet to embellish it. As an homage to the beautiful wood floors in this apartment, I designed the carpets to have a herringbone pattern. And of course, every bedroom needs a little bit of glitz and a little bit of glam. So this Murano chandelier, perfect! And because sometimes people think it's travesty to paint wood, I did paint this mantle only because I wanted to infuse a little bit of softness in the bedroom. As an interior designer, working on an iconic space such as this, you really feel like you're a kid in a candy shop. And I took every opportunity to infuse as much color, pattern, textures, and beautiful furniture pieces as I could. It turned out so well that I'm actually thinking it might be a challenge to top it on the next one.
Before you go, let us know if you enjoyed this video. Drop us a like and subscribe.